Come on, move it. Surely you can go a little bit faster than this, even with a broken leg.
My leg.
You should have thought of that before you tried to hold us up at gunpoint. Monroe, are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
So this is the guy that killed Cassandra. This is him.
Well,
what did she say? Did you even look her in the eyes? She was a human being, you know.
Mousy, he's just not saying anything. He's been quiet since we tied him up. But something tells me he knows more than he's letting on. He said something about knowing where our camp was, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well...
What's the plan there, buddy, huh? Hit you with my stick a little bit. How about that?
Come on.
Come on, talk.
Mousy, I don't think he's gonna say anything. Look, these types of people, maybe we should handle this a different way. You know, I've still got my rifle, and someone like him, he's only afraid of one thing.
No. We have something in place for this kind of thing, okay? We have a way of handling it, as frustrating as it is.
Alright, it's your camp, but if he doesn't tell me where my friend is soon, I'm not gonna have a choice.
Trust me, we'll get him to talk.
Come on, through that opening on the right. No funny business. Monroe?
How's that generator coming along?
Hey,
yeah, you sure had a lot of fun about that one, didn't you? You don't realize how long that's gonna take to fix.
You don't realize how many people here depend on that. Or maybe you do and you just don't care. I
don't think they care about anything.
Well, that's why he took Barney. I mean, that must be the reason. He must want something from us. Or else, why would he do that? Why would he just kill Cassandra and kidnap Barney for no reason? Why isn't he talking? He just hasn't said a word. This is really starting to get on my nerves.
For all we know, he's just toying with us at this point.
Yeah, in the house. Through the door. Mousy, where should we put him? Are we just gonna lock him in here?
Take him down to the cellar and lock him in there.
Cellar?
Search him. Make sure you search him. Sorry.
Okay.
I'll be down in a moment. I just gotta...
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, Mousy,
Need some air.
Alright, Monroe. Here, let me go first.
Alright.
I don't want this guy trying any more tricks. He seems to like his tricks, doesn't he? Oh, I'm sorry. Is your leg hurting?
Yeah.
You know, Monroe, we could have helped him, I guess, but I guess that would have been Cassandra's job, huh? Looks like the only thing we can do is lock him in this cell.
Yeah, that's a darn shame, isn't it?
Come on.
Well, in you go.
Get in there. Through the door. Back against the wall. Keep going. Now turn away from us. Alright, Monroe. I'll go into the cell, right behind you, and just search him. Just look for anything that could be used as a weapon. We don't want him to have anything in here. It's a nice tune you're whistling there, buddy. Be a shame if... Well, be a shame if someone knocked your teeth in and you couldn't whistle anymore. What are you laughing about? It's over. We've caught you. Don't you know what we're gonna do to you? If you're with my group, don't you know what we would have already done to you? You took out one of our friends and you kidnapped someone else that we care about. And you're laughing about it?
Hey, Nick, look what I found in his shoe.
Just as I suspected. This guy wasn't coming here to toy with us. The first chance he got, he was going to stab us in the back. Personally, I don't see the reason why we shouldn't just put a bullet in his knee and see what he knows.
Well, let's hope it doesn't have to come to that, Nick. He might talk yet.
We'll see. So far, he's doing an awful lot of whistling and not enough telling me where Barney is.
Guys, everyone. upstairs. Now. Let's go.
Alright, Mousy, but he's gonna talk. One way or the other.
Oh, I know.
Alright, come on, Monroe. Let's go.
Just go ahead and head upstairs. I'll be there.
Mousy, aren't you coming?
I'll be up there. Don't worry. I'll be on my way. Just give me a moment.
Okay. Say, Monroe, has anyone checked up on Elliot since we've gotten back?
I don't think so. I mean, he's probably just hanging around the camp.
Poor
guy.
Yeah.
Gotta talk to him at some point.
Okay. Now that that's sorted away. Don't look at me like that. Okay. Alright, so, what I want you to do is tend to his wounds. Make sure he's bound, of course. I don't want him doing anything funny. But, you're gonna have to set his leg, probably. He may have sprained his wrist as well.
Oh,
not sure.
wait. Mousy, what? You're gonna give this guy medical attention? I just don't understand. I mean, I get it. We don't kill him, but why waste supplies that could help good people on someone like him? Someone we're pretty sure killed one of our friends and kidnapped another.
Look, even the worst people can change, and everyone deserves help and medical attention. Everyone deserves a chance.
Are you okay there, Mousy?
I'm fine. We're doing great here, okay? You're gonna set his leg and make sure his wrist is okay, 'cause something happened to it as well. And, just make sure he's all comfy down there.
Yeah, alright. See what I can remember from
Wait a second, Monroe. No.
What?
I'm sorry. I just don't agree with this. I understand some people can change, Mousy, but look, you guys have lived a pretty lucky life here. You haven't had to deal with what the world's become, but I have. I know that some people on the outside, they're not people anymore. They can't change. What they've become is, well, maybe in some small part it's who they've always been, but either way, they're not worth helping.
Well, some of those people still have use. And I think you should trust me. This is still my camp.
All I'm saying is if this somehow hurts Barney's chances, or we waste time with this guy and somehow I can't find Barney, look, I'm not going to let you stop me from getting my revenge.
That's respectable.
Do what you want with him. Heal him. I don't care anymore. Just when it's time, I'm going to talk to him. And I'm going to have him tell me what I want to know. If you can find out what I need to know before then great. But if not, we're going to do things my way. And that's just the end of it. It's my friend, Mousy. I'm not going to let him sit around waiting for me while I pamper this guy who might have done this to him.
Oh, who said anything about pampering? We're just going to make his wounds better. But I understand.
Believe me, compared to what he'd be getting in my group, this is a spa treatment. Just go do it. I'll be back. I'm gonna go check up on Elliot.
Oh, man. Man, why? Why?
Elliot?
Hey, how are you? Well, I guess you could guess what I'm upset about. I don't mean to be a big baby, but my goodness.
No, it's alright, Elliot. Look, I'm sorry, and I know that's probably the last thing you want to keep hearing over and over, but I know what it's like to lose someone that you care about, and just
in this
know,
world, I think everyone does, you know?
Well, even so, it's tough, and
Never easy, I get it, yeah.
I just want you to know that it's going to get better, and you shouldn't lose hope. I mean, you've still got a group of people that care about you and really do want you to be safe and alright, and, you know, from what I've seen, that's more than most people can count on.
Well, I've always been told that life is like a slingshot. You know, when you're getting held back, just let go, and things start going real well for you. Kind of like that, but right now we are being held back. I mean, think about it. You got the generator, Sandra.
Well,
What's going on? There's some type of aura vibe of bad luck, and I don't even believe in most of that nonsense, but it's here. I mean, really, can't you feel it?
well, I don't know what I feel, but I think it might be something a little bit more than an aura. Especially, well,
You're talking about an entity. You're talking about a person, aren't you? Hey, you know what? Speaking of which, who's that fella you brought back to camp?
Elliot, I don't know if I should be the one to tell you this. Mousy might want you to know from her, but you deserve to know now. The guy that we found, he seems like he's insane, and he did bring up Cassandra and Barney. I don't want to say for sure, but we're pretty sure that this is the guy who killed her.
Well, let me tell you something. Now, let me tell you something right now. We're no longer in a world of courts and laws. You find out that he may be guilty. He's gonna have to come through my judicial system. Do you understand that?
Well, look, Elliot,
No one's
gonna fault you for wanting revenge, but, and believe me, I'm someone who would normally agree with you, but we have to listen to Mousy. It's her camp. As much as I want to agree with you, we have to listen to Mousy.
But I will tell you one more thing. He's not gonna hear from me. You understand that? He's gonna feel it.
Well, look, you're well within your rights to be vengeful, and I would feel the same way in your shoes, but just promise me that you're not going to do anything without getting Mousy's approval. Alright? I'll talk to her. I'll go talk to her right now and see what she can... Well, see if I can get her to see things my way.
Alright. I trust you, sport. I know... You know what I'm going through. And
Alright,
only
Elliot.
hope that... Come through for me, you understand that?
I'll try. Just... try and keep your head up, alright? It'll
Yeah.
get better. I promise.
Well, for some of us.
Hey, Nick.
Oh, Doug.
Hey, I heard what happened to Cassandra. It's absolutely just awful. I mean, have you talked to Elliot about it?
Yeah, I did. He was there when we found the body, and, well, Doug, he's really torn up about this. It seems like him and Cassandra were, well, it looks like they were together for a while.
Yeah, that they were. I mean, they were together for as long as I've been in this camp, really. As long as anyone can remember. Poor Elliot. Must be really torn up.
Yeah, it's sad, and, you know, we still don't know what happened to Barney. I mean, we assumed that she was with Cassandra, but we didn't find his body there, and I find it hard to believe the guy we caught would have spent so much time and effort to make 2 different body sites.
So you caught the guy?
Yeah, we did. Mousy's healing him and treating him like he's some sort of guest here. I don't understand it. It just doesn't make any sense. This guy killed one of ours and, well, he kidnapped another one of our friends. Speaking of that, Mousy,
What?
look,
What's going on, guys?
look, I know I keep bringing this up to you, and I talked to Elliot. He's still really torn up about Cassandra. I don't think it's right.
Of course he would.
Well, I just don't think it's right that we're bandaging and treating up the wounds of the person who we're pretty sure killed Cassandra while Elliot
This
just has to
again.
suffer. Look, I'm sorry, but I can't just keep quiet about this. I don't think we should have him inside of our camp. Whatever his name is.
What did I tell you? You need to trust me, okay? We need a plan going into this, all right? We need to use our brains over brawn. This guy is smarter than he's acting, all right? He's taunting us. He's been taunting us this whole time. Surely you've recognized that.
If he's so smart, then how did he fall out of the roof and break his leg? I mean, how did he get himself caught by us? I don't know. It just seems like we're doing a lot to do for nothing.
And what information are we gonna get out of him by killing him?
I'm not saying we can kill him, but there are other ways that don't involve giving him our medical supplies.
There are many other ways as well. Right now, you need to let me handle this, okay? It needs to be handled extremely carefully, all right? If I hear you say one more thing about the matter, okay? This is the end of discussion.
Well, Mousy, I just don't understand why we can't
This will be handled my way.
Fine, all right. Just don't
All right,
blame me
Nick.
when it doesn't work out.
All right, Nick, you should just settle down. Come on. I think you have you've earned a big rest. Honestly, between you and me, you should trust her. Believe it or not, she has experience with this sort of thing.
I know she does, Doug, but look, I have experience with these types of people, and no matter what kind of experience Mousy has, you guys have had a pretty fortunate time here since this has happened. I mean, this camp has sheltered you guys from a lot of the realities of the new world, and, well, I've seen people like him all too often, and I've learned there's only one way to deal with them. But I'll let
that
Mousy
might be true,
handle it.
Nick. It might be true, but, despite what you're saying, we have gone through some things. So just don't worry about it. Let Mousy take care of it, okay? She's led us through this far.
All right, Doug. I'll trust you. And her.
All right.
I'm gonna go get some rest and get out of this rain. Let me know if you need anything or if that guy decides he wants to talk, all right?
Yeah. Don't worry about it, Nick. You go rest.